Alright, YouTube, it's your guy, Platinum 83. Alright, we are 30 miles or 20 miles from Sonora, Texas. And again, it's nothing but flat plains. Well, not flat plains. I did pass up some nice looking areas. I am driving into the sunset. The sun is coming down my direction. And, but, you know what? The truck is doing well. I'm averaging 18.6. Speed limit is 80. I'm going a little bit over. I'm going 83, 3 miles over. And again, truck is doing great, no issues. I mean, the only little bit, not even stopping me, hurting my the wind, kind of messing me up. I thought it would be messing me up because my toolbox, but nope, it's right below my cab, so everything's going good. Man, I was all stuttering earlier, huh? But yeah, here we are. Look at that. Nice. There were some bigger little side canyons, I guess, where they cut into earlier. I was in a phone call with my son for about an hour, just checking up on me. He lives with me in California, so yeah, making sure I'm okay, checking up on his old man. But yeah, some big canyons like this, you can see where they used to drill, I guess, so they can I guess blow it out with dynamite. I don't know, but yeah. So this is Sonora, Texas. I actually, funny story right here, back in 2020, I drove my Charger to California right before it blew up, and I was coming back, and I didn't what you say, how do you say it, I didn't calculate my distance properly, and I ended up running out of gas in this town right here. And oh my god, I gotta put the visor down, it's hurting my eyes. I ended up walking to convenience. There's a convenience store here that I walked to, but I broke down but I ran out of gas at a different convenience store. And the exit said convenience store like a mile or whatever. So I took that exit, and I was already on fumes. So, you know, once I took that exit and I floored it so I can get some momentum, and when I floored it, it died out, so I just threw it in neutral, and I literally glided to the gas station. I parked right next to the pumps, and I was all excited. And I get off the car, and I noticed that all the pumps have bags on it. So I'm like, what the heck? So I walked in the convenience store, and I told that lady, like, hey, is this a joke or what? What's going on? And she's like, oh no, the fuel truck didn't come in, so yeah, we don't have no gas. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, well, I need some fuel. And she just, you know, I'm standing right there because I told her, like, I need some fuel. And she's just looking at me. I'm like, where's the nearest convenience store, ma'am? And she's like, oh, it's about a mile down the road. So I told her, I'm going to leave my car there. I'm going to buy me a gas jug, and I'll be back. So I walked, came back, fueled it up. And yeah, that was pretty messed up. So yeah, I ended up getting to a convenience store, but man, no gas in it. But yeah, truck is doing great, no issues, no nothing. You know, enjoying this view, because God knows when it'll be the next time I drive this again. Can't complain. Jamming out to music, talked to some family earlier also as well. And my brother called me. I was fixing to call him, but I figured I'll just make another quick video, little quick view around. I think next video I'll post is 7:30 Central Time. I might do another video when I'm entering El Paso. That'll be nighttime, but it's pretty cool because it's all dark, and you're going up this hill, and then finally you reach the top of the hill, and as far as you can see, just lights everywhere. So it's El Paso, and it's the Mexican border right there, and I think it's Juarez, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll try to get, the whole time I'm going through El Paso, you know, you can see literally the borderline fence right there, and there's refineries right there and everything. I had some friends years back work right there, and you can, so Bodie said you can hear gunshots but from the other side. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. So yeah, this is the road. If I see some nice, earlier I did pass some really nice, good views, but like I said, I was on a phone call with my aunt, and then my son. As soon as I hung up, well, when I was on the phone with, I talked to my aunt on the phone, my son called. So once I hung up, I talked to him, and there was more nice views, but I spent an hour talking to both of them. An hour with my aunt, and about almost an hour with my son. So as soon as I hang up right here, I gotta call my brother and see what he wanted. Probably just checking up on me. But yeah, this is it. Everything's going well. Truck is doing great. I had to stop earlier also before I called my aunt, because that, like I said, that monster went right through me and I couldn't hold it anymore. And I'm the type of person that once I pass all that traffic, I really don't want to stop again, because I have to repass all that traffic. So I couldn't hold it, so I had to stop, use the restroom. I actually bought something for my fiance, and it's this little bitty mug cup. So pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, here we are. I'm swerving all over the dang road. There we go. Get back on my thing. This truck has the lane departure thingy, and every time I go a little bit off track, it will turn red and it'll vibrate. Right now it's vibrating. So I've been every once in a while mess with it. This truck is probably saying, dude, stay in your lane, you're an idiot. I don't want to have an idiot for an owner. But little rest area. Like I said, I'll probably stop again later on. I don't know if, whenever I have to use the restroom, I'll do a walk around on the truck, show you everything's doing good. I love these diesel trucks. I've been having diesels pretty much for the last 15 plus years. Once I bought my first diesel, I was hooked. I knew I would never go back to a gas truck. And when I lost my 17 on that fire, I almost bought me a gas truck, but I said to myself, I can't, because these trucks, and nothing against the people that have gas trucks, it's just my preference. I'd rather have a diesel, because you got the the comfort, you got the knowing that it's really odd when you're gonna break down. Like, yes, trucks do break down, but I like the peace of mind that they hardly break down. And I mean, there's probably gas trucks that don't break, they also the same thing. And okay, cool. They don't break down. There are there probably are diesels that do break down. There are gas trucks that do break down a lot, but thank God I've never had no issues with a lot of my with my diesel trucks that broke down, or left me stranded. That one actually caught on fire the first time ever, gave me any issues. I had that truck for 6 years, and it was perfect. The only time it ever asked me for anything other than the basic maintenance, brakes and batteries, it asked me for a water pump, and I installed it myself. And water pump cost me $300, almost $400 at the dealer, and I installed it myself. And that's the only time it ever gave me any issues, other than this last time catching on fire. But that's why I couldn't buy me another gas truck. I was just I just love my diesel trucks. This has the 475 horsepower, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. It's four-wheel drive. Everything that I was looking for. So I was kind of iffy about getting that 10-speed, because I heard good and bad. So I said, one way to find out is that buy one and see how it goes for me. I'm hoping that this truck will last me for many years to come, and I don't have to buy another one for, I don't know, till hopefully never. But can't say never, because things happen in life. So yeah.
There's an object on road ahead.
Okay, cool. I don't see it. So alright, I'll pause this video if I see some nice things, and it's a nice view. I will go ahead and record again. Alright guys, I've been swerving so much that it's asking me to, was it driver alert, warning, reset, suggest. And not tired, buddy. I'm just recording. Yeah, I just literally paused the video for like 30, not even 10 seconds, and that light came on. But all right, I just wanted to show y'all that little quick light. Alright guys, I'm back real quick. I just wanted to, I know I said I wasn't going to get back on till I get to El Paso, but man, look at these views right here. I mean, camera doesn't give it enough justice on how nice it looks. So speed limit out here is 80, and I want to show y'all real quick. This is speed limit sign coming up right now. If y'all want, y'all can pause it, or hopefully the camera will pick it up, but it's 80. I'm going 5 over, and I'm averaging 17, but let me hit the reset. I'm going a little bit on a downhill, so it's going to give it a little bit of a cheat. I've been steady holding 80, between 80 and 83. This I have been having it for 80. Like I went 2 miles over for a little bit. I think for the past like 20 minutes I've been going over, but it's averaging, look at that, 20. So I can't complain. Like I said, man, this 10 speed is amazing. Like, I hope I don't have no issues with it. So far so good. Like I said, I just purchased this truck, so yeah. Man, look at that. Look at that view. Right now I have the massaging seats working. My back was starting to hurt a little bit. I have it on low, but yeah, look at that. Look at that convenience store in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there might probably be a little town hiding somewhere further down that way or that way. Yeah, weird. I've been seeing houses literally like there's have not been nothing other than these beautiful views, and there's another convenience store there. Me wondering, I'm like, man, how do they probably make their living off? Probably most likely off the land, but like, wow, that's, I mean, this is what I like. I like this kind of scenery, and I probably wouldn't mind living out here, but not for a long time. I probably, you know, this is a little too much out in the middle of nowhere, but it is beautiful. You know, maybe if I had a piece of land out here, I might come over here maybe for hunting or just for a little bit, like for a weekend or a week or so, just to get out of, you know, get out of the busy life. But yeah, this is it right here. Look at that. I'm about 190 miles from El Paso. I forgot what's the next town coming up. Bakersfield. I think I'm like maybe 8 miles from Bakersfield. So here we are. Look at that, coming up to another nice look. This video is not going to be all solid one. It's going to be in different parts. So yeah, I don't want to make a super like 3, 4, 5 hour long video of me traveling. I want to make it in different sections, like part 1 and part 2. But yeah, this is it right here, man. Like, guys, well, this is a little quick video. I will if I see some more nice views, I will I put them on. I wish I would have bought the GoPro. I could have done probably like a time lapse the whole time I'm driving. But well, didn't feel like spending $500 to be honest. So I mean, I should have. I could have had the video camera somewhere up here and just let it run on its own. But yeah, this awesome. Like this, yeah, that is pretty cool right there. There's a ranch right there, and the rancher living his life. He probably got used to it already. And look at this. This is pretty cool. I got it's telling me to get a coffee. Chill out. I'm not getting a coffee, but it's slowing me down on its own. Since I got an 18-wheeler coming right here, and I got that lane assist, and I guess whenever I get close to an 18-wheeler, I got these buttons right here. You know how far I want to start braking, and as soon as he moves out the way, it'll speed up on its own. Look at that. Look at that. On its own. My feet are right here. I don't even have my hands, and it's speeding on its own. I just gotta control it. Watch out. Back to 85, and look at that. That's awesome. I like that. So up and down the hills, y'all see me reset it. It just dropped down to 18.9. It was at 19. So there it is. 60 gallons. I've been seeing it drop down to from 488 to 500 and something. It'll fill back up. I think I should. If I'm not mistaken, I think I already burned through 30, 35, maybe 40 gallons of diesel. But yeah, I'll stop way up ahead, and I'll make a video of me checking the tank in the back, so y'all can see from where I filled up in Brazoria County to whenever I stop. Alright guys, I'll stop the video, and like I said, I'll pick up in El Paso.